Hi, what's up, y'all? I'm Kendall Dior. I'm a model. I've been modeling for about, I would say, taking it seriously about 6 months. Um, I've modeled in the past, like, taking pictures here and there, but I started out modeling for music. I'm a Libra, and you know what they say about the signs, about the scales. Um, My cup size is a C. You may look at me and think, oh, that's a B for sure, but no, I'm like a C. My favorite things to do when I'm not working, I love reading. I love going to the library. I just like reading. I've been reading since I was young, and I just really, really enjoy it. It's just something that I enjoy doing. I don't really go out too much. I'm really like a homebody, so I stay in. I don't do too much. My favorite thing in my closet that I like to wear, I like being comfortable, so I'll always have like a sweatsuit or a jogging suit. But to show off my figure, I love one pieces, like bodysuits, pants, long sleeves, zip down, that kind of thing. I love one pieces. Like, they're just everything. I just like how they fit. They're like form fitting, the back be fitting. So I love one pieces. When did I first decide to become a model? So I started out doing music. I always wanted to sing, so I started out doing that, but I always enjoyed taking pictures, and I always loved, like, getting pretty, getting my makeup done, getting my hair done. I always loved doing that. I love being in front of the camera. So I started with music, but I always liked the picture part of it, or doing videos. I liked the visual part of it. So from there, I started, like, I kind of shied away from music, and then I started getting into just taking pictures and modeling clothes and that kind of thing. What do I like most about being a model? That's what I like. Like, I like taking pictures. I like getting pretty. I like getting my makeup done. I like being in front of the camera. I like seeing the end product. I just like feeling sexy. Like, it's just, I don't know, every woman likes to feel sexy, right? Best experience I've ever had while at work. I mean, I like vibing around people, like being around different people, and just like talking to people. So it's just always a good day when you're around people with good vibes. Like, that's always good for me. And the worst experience while I was at work, wow. I worked with this photographer a couple months ago, and it was a very bad experience. He was drinking, and he was drinking uncontrollably. Like, it was very, very unprofessional. I had brought one of my cousins with me, and he was like trying to touch on her, and it just was a bad experience, that it made me skeptical about, photographers that, that they hit you up and they say, hey, they want to give you a shoot. And then it's just like, okay, well, what do you want out of it? But normally, like, most photographers I work with, they're always really good. I get my pictures, we take the, we do the shoot, and that's it. But this particular photographer, it was bad. Like, it was really bad. So that would be probably my worst experience while at work. Like, I had went live on my Instagram and everything, and even like my fans, my followers, they were commenting like, are you okay? Are you safe? Like, even they could see that it was a bad situation. So that will probably have to be the worst experience that I've ever experienced during this. Who's my favorite professional athlete? I don't really have one. Is that bad? I don't know. I'm so out the loop with everything, like with Football players, basketball players. That's like such a good question. That one hit me like suddenly, surprisingly. Is it bad if I don't have one? I don't know. Somebody. Maybe it will come back to me. Maybe it will stick out in my mind. Somebody I like. I used to like. Who did I used to like? Gosh, it was a guy that played for the Cowboys. I thought he was cute. I don't know his name. I just know he's dark skinned. So if you see this, hey, I don't know his name. That's so bad. Who is your favorite actor? My favorite actor. Wow, you guys are really getting me. I feel like there's so many talented people, talented actors. But you know who sticks out in my mind right now? Tyler Perry. He's sticking out to me. He's doing so much amazing things for our community. He's just great. And then he plays so many different roles, and he's dedicated, and he opened the whole studio. I think he would have to be a fave for me. Like, he's funny. He's just funny, just sitting there funny, like just on sight. He's so good, like getting into character. I think he's amazing. My favorite actress. There's so many good people. You know who I like? Now I got it. You know who I like? I like Issa Rae. Issa Rae is all that. Like, she is amazing. Like, I just love the come up. I love how she, you know, started from her own thing. She came up into that, got her own show. Her show is funny, so funny. I like her. Like, I like her. I think she's a good actress. I think she's a great actress. She's funny. Like, I like her. I like Issa Rae. I would have to say she's my favorite right now. I support anything that she does. She's amazing. My favorite singer. You know I gotta say Beyonce. I think, so my favorite singer, I love Lauryn Hill. I love her. This is hard for me because I love so many people. Like, music is just my thing. I love so many people. I love Anita Baker. She's amazing. I love her voice. Like, I wake up in the morning listening to Anita. Current, like somebody here, our generation, my generation, I would have to say, you know, Beyonce is definitely amazing. She can do all genres. Her, you know, performance wise, her on the stage is just mind-blowing. Like, she's everything. If I have to go to a concert, I definitely go to hers. Like, she's very captivating. Like, it's no words that I could say for Beyonce. Like, she's just it. That's it. My favorite male singer will have to be Frank Ocean. Hands down. I know he's missing or whatever is going on with him. I love him. I love how free he is. I love how he's himself. I love that, you know, his music has deeper meaning. Like, you really have to listen. You can't take it at face value. Like, you really have to listen to what he's saying and, you know, think about it. Like, you're not going to hear him just say something regular. It's like, okay, I know what's coming next. No, you don't. Not with Frank. It's like you have to analyze his music. That's what I like about him. And again, he's himself. Like, he's unique. I love Frank. Like, I have like such a soft spot in my heart for Frank. Like, that is my boy. If I had to do cosplay, superhero. Maybe Catwoman. She's a superhero, right? I'm really not into cosplay, but if I had to do it, I would be her. Like, I have this thing with lions. I love lions, and she's the closest I would get to a lion, and the leather, and it's just sexy. Like, I would do something like that. I think excuse me, the Me Too movement, I mean, I think it's important. You know, I support it. I feel like women should, you know, be able to speak up if, you know, something happened to them, or if someone's, you know, treating them away or being inappropriate with them. I feel as though they should be able to speak up without, you know, feeling like it's going to be some type of retaliation later from the person that they're speaking up against. I feel like women should be able to come forward about things, you know, that's happening to them. They shouldn't feel like they can't speak up about something because of who the guy is, or if he holds a certain position of power, they can't speak up, and they shouldn't feel like that. I feel like women should be able to come forward. I mean, it's important, and I wish men wouldn't feel like they had rights to women's bodies, and, you know, men just feel like they can do whatever they want to do to women, and it's just okay, and it's not. And I just, you know, they feel like they can speak on women's bodies, what women should be doing with their bodies, what they can be doing with women's bodies. I think that it's not fair, it's not right, and women should be able to speak up and feel okay speaking up. They shouldn't be ashamed or scared to speak up if something happened to them. So I'm working on a series of photo shoots. I have a lot of stuff coming up. I'm really working on building my portfolio right now, getting a bunch of content and getting a bunch of photos in, so I can just have, like, you know, so much stuff to work with. I really want to get some major brand placements. I've been working with a few smaller brands, but I really want to get some brand placements and get more out there with the modeling. New gigs or projects. So I'm actually working on this whole thing. It's called Kendall Gets Caught, when I just get caught in weird, crazy, sneaky places. It's really fun, and it's like I have like a hashtag going on Twitter right now with Kendall Gets Caught, and I'm just like in random places where you wouldn't expect me to be doing what I do. And I mean, it's really fun. It's a fun concept. So I'm, you know, working on branding that, getting that out there, and that's what I'm working on as of late. Long-term goals in the industry. I really want to get my name and my face and my brand out there. Like, I want it to grow so big to the ceiling. I just want everybody to know who Kendall Dior is, and what I stand for, and what I believe in, and what I do, and all that good stuff. And I just want, you know, people to support me in what I do. If I could go back in time to talk to my younger self, boy, the things I would tell myself back then. You know, we always hear that story of like the ugly duckling and like the swan and all that. I would really tell myself, like, girl, you're a swan. Your time is going to come. Like, it's going to come. It's not now, but you're going to bloom, you're going to blossom. you're going to be someone amazing. People are going to know who you are. People are going to want to support you. People are going to want to be around you. I was that kid, like I was a fat kid. I was made fun of a lot. I was sad a lot when I was younger. Like, I mean, I had a good home and everything, but like, you know how you want to be accepted by your peers, and I just wasn't. And it's like, now, if I could go back and tell myself that, you know, just wait, like, don't cry, don't be sad, don't worry about what nothing anybody's saying to you. Don't worry about what anybody's calling you, because you're going to have your calling, you're going to have your time, and it's going to be bigger than anything that you could have ever imagined. Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for having me. Again, I'm Kendall Dior, and you can find me on all my links. All my social media is Kendall Dior, KENDALLDIOR, on Twitter, on Instagram, on, what else do I have? Twitter, Instagram. I just made a YouTube. I don't know the link yet. it's new. For all my content and my adult modeling, you can go to my OnlyFans, which is onlyfans.com/DiorLips. But thanks again for having me, and I look forward to seeing all you guys there. It's going to be great. See ya. This is Kendall Dior, and you're watching Wannabe TV. Well, thanks for having. Okay, no, we're not going to say that. All my social media is Kendall Dior. That's KENDALLDIOR. That's for Instagram and Twitter. I do have a YouTube, but I don't remember the channel. I just literally made it yesterday. For all my adult content, my pictures, my content, my videos, you can find that on OnlyFans, which is onlyfans.com/DiorLips. It's DIORLIPS. Thanks for having me. Again, this is Kendall Dior, and you're watching Wannabe TV.